Hey guys, so I was thinking about, how to get crypto into the hands of billions of people, and I think I might have found the solution. Uh, you're not supposed to try to get people to have to use it right away. I think that the real trick is to make people aware of the crypto that is supposed to become the number one crypto. So you're not like, oh, open a wallet and start to use it. Rather, you would be like, for example, launching a project with artificial intelligence, get thousands, hundred thousands, millions of people to become aware of that project. That could be even by acquisition, by the way. I was just thinking about this. So basically, for example, if I were to launch any kind of clone or project that has a lot of eyeballs, and then just start talking about the token, and I came up with a token that's called DUNO, DUNO. It's trading on Solana. It reached now 75,000 market cap, and basically what it's gonna be is a whole bunch of ecosystem projects built on AI. So we don't need any employees, nothing. And they're basically clones of some of the biggest projects out there, or some niche also projects, whatever. Where you're trying to reach thousands and then 100,000, then millions and then billions of people just by cloning these kind of like utility projects. And in each of these projects you make it clear that it works together with DUNO, with the DUNO token, and that by say by brand recognition, the token, the currency, starts to gain visibility and utility. And then within the projects, as people start to become accustomed to it, you add utility into the projects, but it must be super simple. Like, the utility must be ultra simple. For example, use your tokens to verify your status on the site. For example, super simple, nothing complicated. Or for example, send 10 Dunos over here to have credits on the site. For example, super simple. And that is the trick to get to billions of users for crypto, because it needs awareness first. There must be kind of like a fear of missing out. Let's say you like Code Wallet, if you're trying to create a use case for crypto where people instantly are kind of forced into that app, you're never gonna get to billions. That's something that became clear to me. It must be like a non-crypto utility app where crypto is an option to that, but every eyeball on the non-crypto app puts eyeballs on the token, and that's the way to go to billions. And I'm 100% sure, and it can go actually very fast. Then if you just need to hit like one or two projects that get a good decent amount of traffic, doesn't even need to be millions, and then it starts. So basically, I launched DUNO token. You find it on Solana. I think if in Phantom you put in DUNO, it's like the first thing that pops up. And yeah, and so that's kind of like the idea. And I decided, after what happened with Kin, I decided I want to have a project where I'm in full control, in control with everything, and AI allows me to do that. And so I'm launching a whole bunch of things. We launched Africa.red, which is like a pan-African portal. We launched Photos.red, which will be like a South Central American portal. We launched Viber.com, VYBR.com, which is like a Reddit clone. There's a whole bunch of other things that I'm launching. I bought also just this morning about Ligar.red, which is like basically like a dating for Central South America, and all of these sites I'm gonna launch tons and tons and tons of them, and have some really good domain names, and all of them will put eyeballs on DUNO. So there won't be a site uh, which doesn't have eyeballs on it. And the great thing is, that with AI, I can launch these projects like within a day, basically. Yeah, usually it's a day, just to get the MVP up, and and then we'll start to monitor how traffic goes, and then it'll have to branch out also into mobile applications, because right now it's just like sites and PWA and stuff. So it's more like websites, but even websites still get a lot of traffic. So so that's kind of like the idea, and I'm super confident. I'm super locked in. And I think there's no like super hard rush to get there. But I see, like, I feel I'm locked in, and I really enjoying building this, and I think I actually might fulfill Satoshi's or Ted's idea of where this should go before they did. We're gonna see how it goes.